Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance, and you are looking at a Lorraine 15551. That's the French Tier 8 SPG, and we're on the north spawn of Tundra. And the player is Predator 25460, and battle's about to commence. Now, as many of you know, the French Arties tend to get rather quick when they get to tier 7, or in fact tier 6 and above. You get a very fast moving machine that's capable of hitting very hard with a 155mm gun, but is also very quick to relocate, and they're very difficult for the enemy to pin down. Okay, he's lined up a nice OI here. Predator fires, and he gets a nice hit. 286 hit points. You can see one mark of excellence on his barrel, so obviously he knows how to handle this Lorraine 155. AMX CDC tier 8 French mediums up on the hill. It's poking its nose out, but because he's got a red line, I think that cliff is obstructing his field of fire. Now he's got a green line back to that Type 58, but it just goes behind that rock and he gets a red line again. Now he can hit the Sparpanzer. Sparpanzer is visible. He shoots. Round goes in. Splashes him for 238 hit points. That's a decent shot and a good amount of stun there as well. And he's picking up some stun assists. Now if that CDC goes a little further to the east, goes close to that gap, then Predator can get a shot into him. But for the moment I think he's going to have to settle with that Sparpanzer again. Although that Sparpanzer seems a bit reluctant. I think he's been taken out. For a second I thought he'd been tracked. Yes, he'd been taken out. But Predator's got some concerns of his own now. There's a Lerva, a Comet and a T-3485 have come down the west route, and they're unopposed apart from a T-3485 up in the passes at B1. Now the thing is that T-3485 can only spot to a certain distance, because the Comet and the Lerva are around the corner. So he's finding around, but I think he's going to have to go. Yeah, as we can see, shoot and scoot. Predator's getting out of there quickly, moving over to the other side of the map as quickly as he can. He's reloading all the time. Doesn't need to worry about knocking trees down with this Arty. It's so fast, but he's being careful not to give away his position. He also needs to be careful he's not seen by the tanks on the hill, so he's going to have to use some of the cover to protect himself. Now he's using these rocks here to protect himself from sight, but he's going to aim up at the hill and see if he can get a better shot into those that CDC and the Type 58. Nope, he's decided he's going to go after the tanks that are on the west side of the map. There's an LTG approaching the cap and a VK2801. Now his 155 will be deadly to those tanks. He shoots at the 2801 and he wipes it out. 286 hit points. Wipe out. Total wreck. Okay, he's got a Comet coming up on the north edge of the map. He's adjusted himself. There's a GW Panther close by. Now he's trying to save his teammate here, and there's a VK2801 on his team, and he's being asked for help, but they've lost the GW Panther. He shoots at the Comet, gets a hit, which is, well, it's a splash hit for 262, and he's picked up some stun assists as the Comet goes down. It's been taken out. Now this Lerva, oh, he lost a teammate there. That 2801's gone down, and so's a Tiger 2. That Lerva's now loitering next to the cap. He's being very dangerous, but if he comes back into view, goes into the cap, then Predator can hit him. He's sitting there in that dip because I think he knows full well he can be hit, and does get a hit in there for 331 hit points. It's a decent strike there and a good stun. Now this might give the Sparpanzer on Predator's team a chance to do some damage, but that Sparpanzer's ignoring him. In fact, he's going straight south. He's using the gully to get through into the enemy area, and he's found the enemy Leo. Now Predator fires at the T-150, but he misses. It was a very hasty shot. And we can see the Spar Panzers facing off against the Leo, and he's lost. He's lost his battle, so it's now that T-150's in the cap. Predator marks his target with the T key. Almost reloaded. Ready to shoot. He's aiming for the rear of that T-150. He wants to put the shot where it'll do the most harm. He shoots at the Lerva instead. But no, I think that hasty realignment of the aim made the shell go astray. Okay, now he's aiming for the Lerva ahead of where the Lerva's travelling. Okay, he's trying to lead him just a little bit. Almost reloaded. Rounds out. Directly into the side of the turret. There's a good 262 hit points. But he's been seen. He was too close to those bushes. So he's having to hug this rock to protect himself. And the big worry here is, of course, is that he's also been seen to the tanks on the hill. They know he is, and so does the enemy Arty. And the enemy Arty is an M40-43 and a Crusader SP, and they can both reach this far. So he needs to be careful now. Okay, shoots around into the cap, and he gets a cap reset. Okay, I think that cap reset actually came from the Lorraine 40T. But the enemy's still on the hill. There's an OI up there. I think the Leo has come down off the hill. Now he could be headed towards Predator. And so could that CDC. Was last seen on the hill. And he has been spotted. And the CDC comes up and he shotguns him in the side for 504 hit points. What a shot. Right into the side of that French medium. Didn't stand a chance. Good night. Okay, he's loitered here just a second to get to fall off their sighting, and he is the last tank alive on his team. That CDC was the 5th tank, so he's on for a Kolobanov if he can survive this battle. He's got 2 Artys, a medium and a heavy to destroy. If he can kill all of them, and there's the medium, the Leo, and he's been spotted again, so they know where he is. Now the Arty will probably be trying to shoot rounds in. The Leo's coming after him. He's trying to line it up for a shotgun. Adjusting where he thinks it's going to be. He shoots! And he hits the Leo, but he doesn't kill him. So he rams him instead, and unfortunately it's not enough to kill the Leo. So he's going to have to hit him again. Quick ram. And that's enough to wipe him out. He's lost virtually all of his hit points in the process. He's only got 14 hit points left. A splash could wipe out Predator right now. He's almost reloaded. He's hugging the rock. He's taken out probably the most dangerous of the opponents. The Leo was the fastest of the enemy. Now that OI was last seen up on the hill. Now, is he going to walk into danger? There's the OI. It's the Crusader! The Crusader's been spotted and he shotguns him! The Crusader can't get his gun to bear in time. It's the one Arty that shoots backwards. And he couldn't turn round fast enough to bring his gun to bear on Predator. So that means he's only got 2 opponents now. The OI and the M40, M43. And he's loitered enough time to make sure he can't be seen. And now he's been spotted again. This time it's the M40, M43. Lets the aim settle. He shoots and it's a shotgun kill. 400 hit points. Oh my god, this is so exciting. Now, where's that OI? Oh, he's seen the OI. And the OI has seen him. His 6th sense went off. And he's in the enemy cap area. Now, the problem is now the enemy knows where he is. All he has to do is come up that rise and shotgun him and get the shell anywhere near him. And the problem is he's only got 14 hit points left. So what does he do? Well, it looks like Predator is going to take the battle to the OI. He's lining up a shot. Aims. Manual shot. 332 hit points into that OI. And he was hugging that walls as if he was, you know, his life depended on it. But he's only down to, he's a one-shot kill now for Predator. He's only 314 hit points and he's got a decent stun, which is going to slow him down a little. But Predator's going to have to move. He can't stay where he is. If he stays where he is, that OI is just going to simply walk up and shoot him. So what's he going to do? Is he going to stay in the cap? Looks like it. Maybe he's trying to tempt the OI to come up to the cap to try and reset it. And then Predator can zoom away at high speed and shoot the OI from a distance. He's got 30 points on now. Ooh, now where's that OI going to come from? Is he going to come off from the east, or is he going to come up from the passes to the north? We don't know. He's got 55 seconds left on the clock, and that OI is just so close he could walk up at any moment. This is very, very exciting. Predator's heartbeat must be going. And there's the OI, right? He's come up, he's in the cap, and he's following around the corners. Now it's a standoff, a Mexican standoff. Both sides can kill each other immediately if they get the chance. Now you can see that Predator's backing up. He doesn't want to give the OI a chance of splashing him. And the good thing is for the OIs, he can move backwards and forwards on one spot, whereas Predator, because he's an Arty, he can only shoot directly forward. In this particular Arty, he's got a very narrow field of fire, which means he has to present his front. And that means he has to be side on to the OI. Now the OI's fired! He's made a dreadful mistake, because now Predator can shoot him in the face. Oh, and the game ends at that particular point. Now, what the hell happened? Why did that game end? Well, I don't know. I can't tell you exactly why the replay ended like that. But what I can tell you is the result of the battle. And he did win. He did shotgun the enemy OI and killed him. And he got a victory. He got an ace tanker. He got a fighter. He got a bruiser. A Gore's medal for scoring 10 times the hit points of his own vehicle in damage. A Kolobanov medal for standing alone against 5 enemies and succeeding. And he got the counter battery for destroying both enemy Arty, the Crusader SP, and he got the M40, M43. He got the high caliber, and he got the Invader. Now, I actually do know that the reason why the game ended just at the moment it did wasn't because he killed the OI. No, it's because he capped out to win. He got 100 cap points, and this will come obvious in a second. He scored 3,846 hit points. He managed to get 5 kills, and he got base XP of 1,205 in total. If we look at the detailed report, we can see that he got 16 shots fired, 9 direct hits, 9 penetrations, 3 splash, 3,846 hit points of damage, of which 1,665 were at more than 300 meters. He received 1 hit from the Leo, 1 penetration. He damaged 9 enemy vehicles. He destroyed 5. He caused 437 hit points of damage caused by stun, and he did 8 stuns. And there's the proof. He got 100 base capture points before he could fire and wipe out that OI. He captured the base, and so he won. And we can see that if we just look at the other sheet. Yes, there's the OI still alive. He didn't kill him. He was still alive at the end, but he capped out to win. That's why the OI fired when he did. He was desperate to reset the cap, and he couldn't reset the cap in time. And if we look at the credits he earned, 51,387 on a premium account. He also, after deductions for auto repair and for ammunition supply, he managed to walk away with 23,830 credits. He earned 1,808 experience points on a premium account, times 3 for first victory of the day. He walks away with 5,424 experience points in total. So I'm surprised because I couldn't work out why the replay ended when it did. I thought, oh, must be some mistake for the replay to end just then. He must have killed that OI. But the reason was he capped out. So well done, Predator. You succeeded. You managed to win against 5 enemies and succeeded. You got the medal that everybody wants to get, the Kolobanov. And well done indeed. So an amazing battle. If you enjoyed it, please give it a like. Do subscribe to our channel. We get fantastic battles like this all the time. In fact, there's been another one this evening, which you really should watch, an M44 battle, which was astonishing as well. It wasn't a Kolobanov, but it was every bit as of exciting. And please subscribe to our channel, and hopefully I will see you in the next replay.